second snow day, but tomorrow it's back to work. So yesterday, while we were having a blizzard, I finished up a set of cards for Country Craft Creations design team. I am thrilled with them. I will tell you, I have already sold some of them. So first two cards I'm going to share with you are available for purchase if you're interested. If not, I'm going to list them on eBay. This is my first card, and I used the gorgeous to die for papers from Prima. This is the Tales of You and Me by Frank Garcia. And I did receive these from Country Craft Creations and chose to use them for these cards. Just love this paper. I had recently picked up this cardstock that matched it really beautifully. I had this lace that I picked up from China. I cut this metal piece in half. I put half at the top, half at the bottom. I painted and in several colors this bird cage, but I left the bird the more maroon color. I added some flower lace and a flat back pearl in each center. I have a flat back heart here at the top of the bird cage, my wild orchid craft flowers. I have a little bit of lace also from China here. And then some berry sprays I had in my stash. This is a vintage metal butterfly, and I layered two Martha Stewart punch butterflies on top and the flat back pearls. Not sure what dye this is, so I'm sorry I can't tell you that. But it pops up like this on this really unique trim that I also got from China. And this paper, this paper had this sheet that was so light that if someone wanted to write their personal message, you could just write it right on the design paper. I didn't have to put blank paper on there. So that's card number one, and this one is available for purchase. These cards will be $16 each, and that includes your shipping. So card number one. This card is also for sale. I'm actually surprised. This is probably one of my favorite ones of this collection. I used I think this is a Spellbinder's shape die here. I mean, these papers are just breathtaking. I picked up these craft doilies the other day at Michael's. They weren't on sale, but I'd never seen craft doilies before, so I had to have them. I used two pieces from the ephemera pack, which you can also get at Country Craft Creations. And then I had these corrugated hearts in my stash. I layered just some I cut those hearts out myself just to stress them up a little bit. There's another doily peeking out here, a couple of wild orchid craft flowers, a twine bow, and I have a little charm hanging from it that has a set of keys, and then the word inspire, this beautiful trim here, and then some more of the flat back or the flower lace. And then it's popped up on these flat back, I don't know if you want to call these flowers, and then this little trim, and then a sentiment can be written right on there. So that's card number two, and that one is also for sale. $16 includes your shipping. Card number two. All right, the rest of these cards are already sold. There's this one with another bird cage, and I painted the bird cage, and then I frontaged the birds so it would give them some texture and some sparkle. I layered some doilies and then my flower cluster, Wild Orchid Craft flowers. I had these little, I don't even know where these came from, but I had these in my stash. They are not Wild Orchid Craft, but the flowers are. I have a twine bow, and this twine is what I do is I purchase burlap and then I just pull the strings out. And I like it better than the burlap you can, or the twine you can buy, because it's so thin and you can do so many layers of your bow, and it looks really cool. This little charm is from the ephemera pack, from the Prima ephemera pack that goes with this collection. This sentiment I had in my stash. I added this pretty vintage metal piece and this gorgeous like ruby colored flat back piece in the center, and then just other real pretty ruby flatbacks there, and then another vintage butterfly with layered Martha Stewart butterflies and some pearls. And that pops up on this flat back trim, and then the place to write your sentiment there. So that card is already sold, and that is card number 3. Card number 4 is this card here, and this is a Spellbinder's shape. They no longer sell this die. I actually did 2 layers, this maroon layer, and then I did a pink layer, and there was just too much pink showing. I didn't like how much pink, because this paper line has a little bit of pink in it, but it was just too pink. So I kind of lifted it up because I had already glued it down, and I tucked in this ivory trim to soften that pink. So I did roll over this piece. I added that pink flat back flower, or pink flower lace. This is a chipboard piece, I believe, from Blue Fern Studios, and I just painted that up in maroons and pinks, and really looks mixed media. I like how it came out. I have a different paper behind the circle, and then the word hello, and then this sentiment here, I want to name what this thing is. This like banner piece, wooden banner piece, says beautiful. So it's hello beautiful. So again, just gorgeous, stunning papers. Another vintage butterfly layered up. And I don't know if I said this is from the ephemera pack. And then this pops up like this. And on this sheet, it was kind of dark, so I did put a place to write your sentiment, just kind of distress that out with some vintage photo. So that is card number 4. Card number 5. This is card number 5. Oops. And I had this, balloon in my stash for a really, really long time. I picked it up. I think it's Blue Fern Studios. I can't remember for sure. But it is multi-layered, and I just used the die cut piece, and then the back of it, I saved it so I could use it for, I could trace it out. But I did the same thing where I painted it and I frontaged it. I added flat back pearls and where all the flowers are. And this had a little heart, so I put a flat back heart right there. I cut up a metal piece and I put my metal piece there. I layered a bow. And then the other part that were here, I put down here in the balloon, and I just love how it looks. I layered a craft doily back there. I had another piece of chipboard, and I just painted that up and frontaged it, distressed it. And then I have my Wild Orchid Craft flowers, 3 flat back hearts, a vintage butterfly up here, and then that real cute little flower trim I think I've used on all these cards. I love how the fence looks next to the balloon, and then of course the word shine is the sentiment. Pops up like this, and there's a lovely place to write your message. This card is also sold, so that is card number 5. So let me set them all out for you. If you've been around a while, you know that I really like to share them all with you at one time and have you tell me which one's your favorite and why. If you're new to my channel, there you go. I like to do that. And I get a lot of good input when you guys are telling me. You know, I take your thoughts and your feelings about these cards and I implement some of that into my my future projects. So I truly do appreciate it when you take the time to leave your comments of why you particularly like something. So start over here. This is card number 1. This one's for sale, $16 shipped. Card number 2, this one's for sale, $16 shipped. Oh, I forgot to mention this paper clip that I had there. Card number 3, this one's sold. Card number 4 is sold. And card number 5 is sold. So I hope you will head over to Country Craft Creations and take a look at the amazing amount of paper collections and ephemera that goes with it and all the goodies that go with these different collections. So many of the popular brands there. There's all kinds of other goodies, chipboard and what am I thinking? Score tape, magnets. You got to head over. I will link the store in the description box down below. I'd appreciate it if you would go take a peek, save the store to your favorites, and let that be your go-to paper store. All right, have a happy, scrappy day. Thanks for watching. Bye.